Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Egadget. Today we're looking at something really special in the world of high-end audio. This is the Klipsch La Scala AL6, a speaker system with over 60 years of heritage that's been completely reimagined for modern audiophiles. If you're serious about sound quality and want to know what makes this speaker legendary, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the technology, the specs, and what makes the AL6 worth your attention. The La Scala story begins in 1963, when audio pioneer Paul W. Klipsch introduced a speaker that would become an icon in the industry. The original concept was simple yet revolutionary. Take the groundbreaking Klipschorn technology and package it into a speaker that didn't require corner placement. Fast forward to today, and the AL6 represents the culmination of decades of refinement and technological advancement. What Klipsch has achieved here is impressive. They've maintained the DNA of what made the original La Scala special, while incorporating modern materials, updated driver technology, and acoustic innovations that Paul Klipsch could only dream of in the 1960s. This isn't just nostalgia, it's heritage with purpose. Every engineering decision in the AL6 serves the ultimate goal of reproducing sound as accurately and efficiently as possible. Let's talk about the core technology that makes the La Scala AL6 unique. Its fully horn-loaded three-way design. In speaker design, there are multiple approaches to moving air and creating sound. Most speakers use direct radiating drivers in sealed or ported enclosures. Klipsch takes a different path. Each driver in the AL6, the tweeter, midrange, and woofer, is coupled to a precisely engineered horn. Think of these horns as acoustic transformers. They match the impedance between the driver and the air in your room, dramatically increasing efficiency. The result is a sensitivity rating of 103 decibels at 1 meter with just 2.83 volts of input. In practical terms, this means the AL6 can reach concert-level volumes with amplifiers that would barely wake up conventional speakers. You're getting massive dynamic range with minimal amplifier power, and that translates to lower distortion and more headroom when you need it. The high-frequency section of the AL6 uses the K771 compression driver, and Klipsch has made a significant upgrade here with their new patented extended phase plug design. For those unfamiliar with phase plugs, they're devices that sit in front of the compression driver's diaphragm to control how sound waves are channeled into the horn. The extended phase plug in the AL6 serves multiple purposes. It prevents acoustic cancellations that can occur when sound waves interact destructively. It equalizes the path length for different wavelengths, ensuring coherent wave propagation. Most importantly for listeners, it provides more uniform dispersion across a wider listening area. What this means for your listening experience is a larger sweet spot with consistent high-frequency response, whether you're seated directly on axis or off to the side. The high frequencies remain detailed, extended, and natural, without the harshness that can plague some horn designs. The mid-range is where music lives. It's where vocals sit, where most instruments have their fundamental frequencies, and where our ears are most sensitive. Klipsch understands this, which is why they've significantly upgraded the mid-range section in the AL6. The new K1133HP is a 3-inch compression driver, a full inch larger than the driver used in the previous AL5 generation. This larger diaphragm area provides greater displacement capability and higher sound pressure levels with lower distortion. It's paired with the K406M Tractrix horn, which features MUMPS technology. MUMPS stands for Multiple Mumps Pattern System, and it refers to carefully designed contours added to the horn's surface. These contours help maintain consistent frequency response and coverage, all the way to the edges of the horn's dispersion pattern. The combination delivers mid-range reproduction that's immediate, present, and lifelike. Vocals have weight and texture. Instruments have realistic timbre. The sense of presence is remarkable. Here's where the AL6 makes history in the La Scala lineage. For the first time, Klipsch has implemented a hybrid horn-loaded and bass reflex system. This is significant because it combines two traditionally separate approaches to bass reproduction. The K281 12-inch woofer operates in a folded horn configuration, maintaining the efficiency advantages of horn loading. But Klipsch has added venting to the system, incorporating elements of bass reflex design. The result is extended low-frequency response, increased output capability, and lower distortion than either approach could achieve alone. The bass response extends down to 40 Hz, which covers the fundamental frequencies of bass guitars, kick drums, and orchestral instruments. More importantly, the bass is tight, articulate, and room placement flexible. Unlike previous La Scala models that perform best near walls, the AL6 delivers consistent bass response in various room positions. This makes integration into real-world listening spaces much more practical. One of the most significant updates to the La Scala platform is the option for active crossover operation. Klipsch offers their Heritage Active Crossover system, which is derived from technology developed for their flagship Jubilee speakers. In passive mode, the AL6 uses a traditional crossover network that splits the signal to each driver using inductors, capacitors, and resistors. It works well, but there are inherent limitations. The active system takes a different approach. It uses DSP-based crossovers that operate in the digital domain before amplification. This allows for precise control over crossover slopes, phase alignment, and frequency response optimization. The Heritage Active system performs time alignment between drivers, corrects phase relationships across the crossover points, and applies equalization for flat frequency response. For those who want maximum performance, the active configuration allows tri-amping, where separate amplifier channels drive each of the 3 drivers. You can purchase the AL6 with the active crossover included, or buy it passive and upgrade later. The installation is designed to be user-friendly for home setup. Let's go through the key specifications that define the AL6's performance envelope. In passive mode, frequency response measures 40 Hz to 19 kHz, plus or minus 4 dB, in an anechoic 8th space measurement. With the active crossover, that tightens to plus or minus 2.5 dB. Sensitivity is rated at 103 dB, measured with pink noise at 2.83 volts and 1 meter distance in a typical listening room. Power handling is rated at 100 watts continuous and 400 watts peak. Maximum SPL capability is 120 dB at 1 meter with pink noise input, which is extraordinarily loud. Nominal impedance is 8 ohms with a minimum of 3.2 ohms at 70 Hz. The crossover operates at 425 Hz between the woofer and mid-range, and 2900 Hz between the mid-range and tweeter. Physical dimensions are substantial: 39.125 inches tall, 24.5 inches wide, and 25.5 inches deep. Weight is 205 pounds per speaker. The enclosure is constructed from veneered MDF and finished in American Auburn, satin black ash, or American walnut. Binding posts are high-quality 5-way metal terminals. The AL6 incorporates 3 Klipsch patents, covering the phase plug design, the mid-range horn, and the bass system. Who should consider the La Scala AL6? This speaker is designed for serious listeners who prioritize dynamic realism and live sound characteristics. If you listen to jazz, classical, or any acoustic music where natural timbre and soundstage are critical, the AL6 excels. The efficiency makes it ideal for tube amplifier enthusiasts who want to use low-powered SET amplifiers. The dynamic capability means it also works beautifully with rock, electronic, and any genre that demands impact and scale. The size and appearance make it a statement piece, so you need a dedicated listening space where the speakers can be properly positioned and appreciated. These aren't lifestyle speakers that disappear into a room. They're serious audio components for people who are serious about sound reproduction. That's the Klipsch La Scala AL6. It's a speaker that honors its heritage while pushing performance forward with modern technology. The combination of horn-loaded efficiency, updated drivers, and optional active crossover capability makes this one of the most compelling high-efficiency speakers available today. What are your thoughts on horn-loaded speakers? Have you heard the La Scala? Let me know in the comments. If you found this technical breakdown helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Tech Egadget for more in-depth audio coverage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.